Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and our home team. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Isaac Garindo to return. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
These guys take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be second down.
And 10.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the gun, it's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here.
19 target, 19 target. Next is out. 60 bullet. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Ward's going to throw here on third. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's fourth down.
Seven Pirates. Panther 11. Check out.
On fourth down, Ward. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Still momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Hawk 19. Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Read alert. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Trap 60. Go.
Again, Ward going to the air. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Here we go. Cowboy Ranger. 19 tight. 1979 Broncos. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He finds space, middle of the field. And he is in. Touchdown. The Thunderbirds take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. He's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Butker with the extra point. And the Thunderbirds will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing. Harrison Butker is set to
Butker on now to kick this one away. Dory Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A gain of 26 yards there. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little game, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on 1st. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Throwing now off the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they have 3rd and short.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
60 Eagles!
They're going to throw for it on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 46-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Working quickly here.
He's brought down by Dion Jones. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd. Here's a screen for Cook. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. This finds his target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Pass play coming here. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board they go for second. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Throwing it again here. Finds his fullback. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
At the 2-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up their opening drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Galindo to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Set, hut. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19, Tiger, 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Let go.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Hey, smash. 19, 18. Hurt. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds a seam down the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Thunderbirds just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Thunderbirds will take over at the start of the next quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return with more NFL action right after this.
Okay, break.
All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They begin this drive already inside field goal range. This finds Shark complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? 60 Bison.
From the red zone on 1st. He has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Thunderbirds parlay the interception into points. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Jackson now to return it. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Another one for Cook. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Working quickly here. To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Here's the snap on 4th. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Take it.
From the gun, it's Ward. Cup on the catch. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Got it. Ready?
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready?
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it.
Adoree Jackson on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. They connect on the deep shot. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They're throwing it. This is complete. It's Davis. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
It's 2nd down.
Man in motion out of the slot. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hawk 70. Hey, smash. Check. 18 Rattler.
First and 10 here. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. A minute 58 to play. We have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Ward off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. He does it, touchdown. The Thunderbirds boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Thunderbirds continue piling on to this lead.
Cowboys 7.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jackson on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Again, it's Cook. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Devontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. So 4th down and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And this will set them up wonderfully. That one bounces out inside the 35. Very short field ahead.
32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Get it. Riggs. Rig alert. Panther 11.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
70 Lions. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. He just got rid of the block, but he was still in that tackle box. catch. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here.
Check smash. Warrior 70.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it fourth and short.
12 yards.
On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Butker knocks it through. And just before halftime, Gronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, and they go right back to it. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
This is Cook. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll throw, third and long. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hurt.
Slot man motioned over. Now from the pistol to Cook. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 49-yard line.
Takes the second down snap. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hawk 70.
Air it out on third. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Cowboy ATG. Street.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. Throw wheeled in by Thomas. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that gives him the first.
At the 40-yard line.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
He's tackled at the
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Come 19. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Go.
Ward's going to throw it. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
On 3rd and long, it's Ward. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Street, street. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route. They get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 79 Bronco. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcats. 60. Ready.
Second down, looking for options. Catches right in close. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Austin first down. First down and goal to go.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Motion, moving.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to win right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he doesn't make it very far. Tackled at his own 10-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight.
First and 10, looking to throw. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18. 70 Raiders. 70 Raiders.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He just kept going their own way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for an Austin first down.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinals. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, up.
Throwing now off the play action. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
Ward now on 3rd down. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. A first down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Go.
He He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Again, Ward going to the air. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ward off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Pass taken in by Marshall. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
First and 10.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
60 Bobcat. Say, hey. Hey, smash. Warrior 70. 19 type. 19 Mustang 19. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the red zone now. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
21 yards.
Offense up to the line fast.
For a Cowboys first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Dallas.
Going now on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing again on second. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's third down.
Third and long for him here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return. His guys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Space past the 35. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Austin. Thunderbirds ready to move to a perfect 10-0. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Another one for Gibbs. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They're going to pass it here. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Thunderbirds continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Thunderbirds grow their lead yet again.
61. Cowboys 7.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's tackled for no gain. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. He's there. Interception. Kyle Decker makes the play.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. First call here coming from the shotgun.
7 Pirates. 6 Eagles.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches up to 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a shot deep here. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.